I started doing my own reading, and daughter came out, and she was crying. So I stopped my reading, but I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of like fill y'all in what my card said, whatever, because it may be for somebody else and not just me. You are a warrior. Came out. And after I said that, black cat came out. I don't know if y'all can see the little black cat. Well, you can. And I was just talking about how cats are ancient and how cats hold a lot of information. And when I had cut the deck, I seen major breakthrough. And I wrote lion on there the other day. And lions are cats. And they are ancient. So that came out first. You are a warrior. And then it says, gifted in front of your enemies. I'm gonna redo my deck because I have penciled them in for myself, but I'm gonna do something with some markers so you can see it, because I'm gonna start doing like my readings on here, because like I said, it could inspire somebody else, you know what I'm saying, like, or even it could be for somebody else, you never know. It says be careful with trusting individuals right now. And with the written out ones, I want to tell y'all, like, when the written out ones come out in reverse, for me and my readings, I don't know how nobody else do, but from what God shown me doing my own readings and what I've experienced to be accurate every time, and I've done reading on other people, and they always say it's accurate. So I just want to put that out there. But this is going on right now, and I understand why it's in reverse. So don't be deceived. Hold on. It says Pisces is against you. And then it said, don't be deceived. It says move, actions. That is what I'm doing now. Going viral, international, and global. That's gonna happen. Just be patient. I've been doing that. Angel Ariane. Or Angel Ariane. Just pray for tranquil times. And for people who don't know what tranquil means, it's just times without irritation, or times without agitation, or people irritating you, or things irritating you. And just life with just peace and true peace, inner peace, and comfortable, like you're comfortable, you're relaxed, you're able to be you and kick back. It says move, literally. I just did that literally 2 days ago. It says someone who's thirsty, run. Now mind y'all, I had this guy that was gonna help me move, right? And he didn't come. Now mind you, he came that morning and spoke his little words or whatever the case may be, and then he pulled off and he said he had to take somebody somewhere, and this man never came back. Now mind you, I was gonna pay him, but look at how God worked. So this man had been kinda like stalking me, if you will, for months now, riding by my house trying to act like he ain't see me and all of that. Like, he be riding by my house every day. And the right to his house is not the way that I live. And then he was gonna help, like I said, he was gonna help. Now I'm talking about the apartment I was living in before, and now, but God was like warning me about him. Like every time I look away, it's like he's trying to stare into my soul or something. But then when I look at him, he got like this funny smirk on his face. And I asked him about if he, do black magic, and he put his glasses on. I was like, no. I said, look me in my eyes when you tell me that. And so he go, no. We all know what they mean. Yeah. This man was trying to manifest me and see by trying to cast spells, and that's why he was riding by to see if it was working. And this man waited on me one day. I had walked to the store with my kids. I got 4 kids. I got 3 girls and a boy. And we walked to the store because we always walk. Even when I got transportation, I am gonna walk still. It's good for the body. But yeah. So he waited outside for me, and he like, you walked up here? I'm like, I walked up here. First of all, my son's in the stroller. Who gonna get out the car and pull out the stroller unless you're going in like a grocery store or something like that, or maybe a clothing store or something like that, at the mall or something. But to the corner store, who gonna hop out with the stroller? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, oh, I didn't think about that. I'm like, okay. I'm not one who can easily be deceived. I kind of like read people without knowing I be reading people. Because I'm going to tell y'all about that Pisces is against me because this man, now mind you, I'm going through a situation with my dad. And he been sending people at me. And it's ironic that I keep meeting older men that's in their 50s, just like my dad. I went to school with my dad. Y'all can't tip. Don't tell me that ain't like, come on now. But anyway, he tried to holler at me or whatever, but I read him like a fucking book without even knowing I read him like a fucking book. Excuse my language. I'm trying to work on my cussing. Y'all, I scared that man because of how much I knew, and I didn't even do a reading on it. He was popping up in my readings before I met him. Like the day before I met him, he was popping up in my readings because it kept saying Pisces is with you, Pisces is with you. And I'm like, who is this Pisces? Because I'm not talking to anyone. I'm not dating. I don't go out. I don't do none of that. So I'm like, who is this Pisces? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, I'm in Walmart or whatever. So I'm like, okay, he's 52. I don't know how I read him. It just be God. I'm telling you, man. Because I was like, you got a wife. And I just asked him off some random, like, I'm like, you got a wife, don't you? I didn't even ask him. I just told him. He was like, why you ask me that? I said, yeah, don't answer a question with a question. You got a wife, don't you? He was like, yeah, I was going to tell you. I was like, that should have been something you had brought up in our first conversation. Instead of you trying to get my number and trying to holler at me and think I'm going to let you come over here and do this and do that because you got money. I don't care about your money, dog. I don't care about your cars, none of that, dog. Real talk. When I tell y'all, they like, I got Jaguars. When people do that, I just kind of like tune it out because I don't like when people, I can tell when it's just people expressing their excitement about the things that they have accomplished, or if a person's being arrogant because they're trying to win a person over. But when I was like, you know my dad, don't you? Now this is a big one because I told y'all I'm going through a situation with my dad. Like, and it's serious. This man and plotted to kill me, set me up to kill me, and attempted to, but it didn't work. Right on his street and everything, but it didn't work. And so he be sending people at me. Y'all, this man is supposed to love me. I'm his child. But this man been fighting against me all my life. But he even told me when I was young. He said, don't trust nobody, not even your own dad. I don't meet too many motherfucking parents who tell their kids that shit. But at the same time, I'll give him that. Because that's the first time he probably ever told the truth to me. But I'm divinely protected. Divinely protected came out in the reverse. It says P.O. is with you. Like I was saying, I said it in my other video, but I'm not going to post that one. It says P.O. is with you. It means private officer or private investigator, whatever the case may be, because I don't have a P.O. If this is for anybody else and you got a P.O., then your P.O. with you, shorty. And it says spend time alone, regroup. That is what I'm doing now. I get up 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I got up 4 o'clock in the morning. I ain't even been able to sleep lately, for real. But I got up 5 o'clock this morning. I finished unpacking the apartment. And I finished spend some time alone, because with 4 small children, I have a 7-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 2-year-old. And I'm doing this all by myself. I've been doing it all by myself for years. And with little to none support. When I say I get support once in a blue moon, some real support, I got one friend. Her name Tanea. She gets me. She knows who I am. And that's so funny that it came out, because she knows who I am. But that had I was holding these 2 cards because these had came out when I was getting ready to start the video. But I'm going to finish showing y'all what came out first, and then I'm going to show y'all that it just so happened to be right there when I said that. And it makes sense. And it says, have faith. But that came out in the reverse. And it says, she's cheating. I know who that is. That's my grandma, because that's who my dad been working with. Do you know, my kids had got took from me because my son fell out of the car while I was driving. My oldest daughter opened the door. I had no idea until the day that they gave her back to me that happened. I'm thinking my son got out of his car seat and he just maybe pulled on the door and he fell out. But it was her. But I've forgiven her for that. And in a sense, I'm thankful to her for that, because had I not went through that experience, I'm not going to say I probably would have never got to this point as far as my spiritual journey and learning my gifts that I had, that I didn't even know I had. That experience and dealing with that, and dealing with my son being hurt, like, bad. My son has a brachial plexus injury where he has to learn how to use his arm again. His right arm. He was already left-handed. So now his left hand is extra strong. And so, the left side of the brain operates the right side of the brain, which is the logical thinking side. They want us to be right-handed because it operates the emotions. When you operate off your emotions, sometimes you don't make the best decisions. And I'm definitely living proof of that. Because with my son's dad, no, that was a bad decision. And I was going off emotions. But however, I am grateful that we did make a beautiful baby. A beautiful baby boy. I always wanted a boy. And boy, he's a boy. He my youngest too, y'all. He the youngest and he the only boy. And then he inspires me so much because it don't faze him. And so when I seen it, I'm like, man, and my son can only use one arm right now. He was one when it happened. He had just turned 7 days before the accident. And man, y'all gonna see him in the YouTube videos. This boy, I'm talking about, he inspired me. I'm like, so he can get up and go, and he can get over his hurdles, and he can just keep acting like he keep going in life, keep going with life like nothing going on. That's why I see why the Creator would want you to be childlike again, but not mentally, not in your ways. Well, yeah, in a sense, in your ways, in your actions, and mentally, because that's like strong as fuck. I'm like, my son is a warrior. But I had dreams about the enemy trying to take my baby since he was in my womb. So I already knew he was a warrior. Page of Swords says weariness, alertness, courage, bravery, caution. Look behind you as you move forward. Because whoever she's cheating is, it gotta be my grandma. But I can't even really say. I just, when I see this card, I feel her energy. I know how to explain it, but I can feel the type of energies, and I kind of know, like, because you have different feelings when you're around different people, so you know that energy without really knowing that you know the energy. But it says light worker, earth angel, and it says detox spiritually. So it's somebody who was trying to attack me spiritually, and that's probably why they said she's cheating. Because cheating could be anything. Like, she could be doing some major shit, you feel me, trying to come at me. You feel me, like doing the most, trying to come at me, but I ain't doing them, sitting back and letting God handle everything. You understand what I'm saying? Then it says, it's all an illusion. You will overcome. Yeah, man. They trying to make it. I just seen Father's a Snake. And I just was telling y'all about him. I just seen it when I was shuffling. That's the first thing. So it says, say more positive things to yourself. That's in the reverse. So that's going on now. I've been saying a lot of positive things to myself. I've been speaking to myself, telling myself I love myself. And just learning how to continue to love myself. Like, I'm loving these curls, the way they popping right now. Like, they curling. The curls is curling. But yeah, I'm trying to get to where y'all can see me for real, because that sun beaming, and I ain't about to move for real, because look at that sun. Let me let y'all get some. Ooh. Yeah. Yes. That's natural healing right there. When you sweat, getting rid of all them toxins that's in your body. Yes. Then you get energy when you out this mud. That's why I be so pumped when I be outside. I be pumped. Anything else that I need to know, Holy Spirit, and I'm talking about the Holy Spirit, like, the real, true, living Spirit. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about nothing else. I don't do that. That's why I say I'm a different reader, and that's probably why mine is more authentic, because I don't get into all that. I just let God lead me for real. Then I just seen major breakthrough line in the reverse. Like, and I just showed y'all, I be like, Cat, come on now. Y'all better act like you know. Let me try to shuffle. And what they say? Father's name. Let me do it right so y'all can see it. And it's in the reverse. What I fucking told y'all? I know that man fucking sent him to me, because my dad has been following me. When the first insurance scam didn't work. Now, mind you, he don't come to my apartment. My dad lives 10 minutes down the road. He don't come to my apartment. He don't come see me and my kids. I haven't seen my dad in months. And he stay right down the street. He don't even know how to say my kid's name. And everybody know my kid's name start with a Z. He texts me like, what Jamaica doing? Who the fuck is Jamaica? I didn't even respond. I don't even respond to his energy no more. So that's why he has to send other people at me. Because he's desperate. He's desperate. And he don't want me to know that he's going through bad karma right now. Because of all the things that he's done to me as a child. All the things that he's done to me as an adult. Manipulating me mentally. And physically, because of the simple fact that he's tried to stop people from helping me. Like one time, I had got kicked out of my cousin's apartment because we ended up getting into a fight with her friend. So she kicked me and her sister out and my brother out. And so, anyway, so we was out looking, trying to see somebody come let us stay or whatever. Do you know he was going around calling people, telling people don't let us stay? This man would go on vacation and tell people don't tell me. Like, bro, I'm not worried about you going on vacation. You go out of town plenty of times, and I don't trip about that. Like, you don't even be around me, so why would you even feel like you need to even tell somebody that? Like, what? And this is top of the world. On top of the world, but it ripped off, man. I got 4 small kids, y'all. They be like, they don't care. And if you got kids, then you know. It's just to know yourself is to know everything. And that is probably how I knew that guy was sent by my dad. To see what I got going on in my life, because he's cut off. My brother's cut off. And my brother's in jail because my brother's been helping him. But God was showing me that they were all about to start getting their karma. Because enough is enough. Enough is enough. Huh? Because enough is enough. Bring me that orange medicine out the refrigerator so I can give you some. Where my man? He turned up already. Yeah, y'all can go to the park. Pray for your bloodline in the reverse. Hey, give my man some shorts or something. Look at that basket in the living room, that black basket in the living room. Give my man some shorts before y'all go over there to that park. Yeah, I moved to the park right there, y'all. I'm talking about right there. That's perfect. I can do my readings and I can watch them at the park. Huh? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get back to it. Let me get done right quick.